Hello. I have this Asus computer. It is A95 or K95, and there's one problem. It has only 8 giga in memory, and I wanted to have 32 giga. So this video is about how to upgrade this computer from 8 giga to 32 gigas. And I need some memory, and I have this memory here. This is Kingston value, and there should be 32 gigas here, 16 here and 16 here. They are all 8 giga modules, so it is 8 giga times 4. And to do this, I need to get access to the memory slots in this machine, and it has memory slots hidden under the keyboard, and also here under the bottom cover. Because it is hidden under the keyboard, I need to take the keyboard out, and to do this without destroying my display, I will use this cover sheet that came with the computer and place it here. So when the keyboard pops out, it will not make scratches on the screen. I have take away the power source, and the computer is closed. All program is closed, and it is shut down, of course. And then I close the lid, turn it around, and remember to put it on something protected so you don't make scratches on your nice laptop. Okay then, what you need is a very good screwdriver that fits exactly in these small screws here, because you can very easily destroy them. So you need to find a screwdriver that has a very good grip into these screws, and you can just gently try to put it in, and then you can feel, has it a good grip? Yes, that's okay. So I can unscrew these very small screws. They are not tightened too. They are not that tight, because they are not designed to hold the back cover. They are only designed to hold it in place. They have a little glue on them, so it seems like they are tightened very fast, but they are not. It is only because of the glue. So remember, when you put the screws back, not to tighten them too much. They are, as I said before, only designed to hold in place and not hold. There's a huge difference. Well, my screwdriver was not magnetic, so it could not lift the screws out of the hole, so I have to use this and remove the screws, put them in a secure place so they don't get away. This one needs a little more. There. Maybe you can see there's some blue stuff here. It is the glue. And then you take the back cover like this, and then lift it up. There you are. Okay. As you can see, there are 2 memory slots here. You can put some memory into these 2 memory slots. Well, that will be maybe this package. It has 2 memory slots, but I have another package. I need to install these 2, and so I need to get access, as I said before, under the keyboard. first thing to do is to remove this hard drive. I push it this way, very gently, and there's this flap. I can lift it up very gently. Then I have to remove this connector, a little and a little in each side and back again. Just draw it out a little and a little in each side, and then it should get loose. Yes, there it is. And I place my hard drive a safe place. Okay then, to loosen the keyboard, there are some plastic tabs here you need to push, and there are 3 plastic tabs. One is located here. Maybe I can push it with my finger. Just push it and press it a little down. There it is, halfway free, and I'll do the same here and here. There are these 3 plastic tabs, there and there. They are attached to the keyboard, so now the keyboard begins to pop out, and it is good I have this protective sheet between the keyboard and the screen now, because else I would make scratches on the screen, and that is not that good. That's a very bad thing. So protect your screen, remember the screen cover. Then there is some screws. They are marked here on the plastic with a little K. Maybe it is K for keyboard, and I have 1, 2, 3 places it says K. Only the last one, there is nothing there, so I only have 2 screws to concern about. And the screw mounted here, it has a different color than the other ones. I don't know why, but maybe we better put it back in the same place when we assemble this again. There. Then I have to get these out. Maybe the other one is more easy. There. This one is exactly just like the other ones I used to. I screwed out of the to get the cover off. It can be placed together with those, but this one, this is a little different. Yeah, there it was. This is a little different, and again the blue glue. So I have to remember the special screw must go into this hole. These screws are connected to the keyboard, so now the keyboard should be loose. I have pressed with my fingers these 3, and now they can go all the way. They go a little further down here. Now these 3 plastic tabs. And remember, I did it just with my fingers. That was enough pressure. Alright, then I can turn the laptop around there and open here carefully, and we don't want any scratches on the screen. There. Remove the protective cover here, and you can see it has already popped out. You can see it here, so I take it in this end and lift it carefully. Look, there is some more plastic tabs here, but they come out very easily. But I can see I have to move the keyboard a little that way, maybe that was too soon. We put it in again. There. Move it that way, and then just turn it around. Yes. And here, here's the memory from the fabric that I placed here. There are only 4 giga in each module, so I have to take them out. They are simply too small. And remember, only touch here in the corners. Do not touch those black things, the chips, or they can be destroyed. And also, I have to secure myself, so I should touch some metal. Here I can touch this metal, so I will be discharge myself, so I will have the same level as the computer has. So I'm discharged, so I can push this a little to the side and to the other side, so, and the memory just pops out. I take the memory. Do not touch these black things. Hold it here on the side. Do not touch the connectors. Do not touch these connectors, and also do not touch the connectors on the other sides. Always try to hold just here by the side. And I put it here. This is at the most secure place right now. And the next one, I will unlock it like this, and the other, and in the other side too, and it pops up. And I only touch the corners, because maybe I have to use this memory again sometime, maybe in some other computer. And it is not a good idea to put it on these labels. They can be charged with some electricity. Put it somewhere else. There. And now I will install the new memory. These are 8 gigabytes. They are these modules has twice as much memory as the old ones. And well, I'm not sure about how protective this is, but it says here sensitive electronic devices. Again, you should not touch the chips, and I have to discharge it so it has the same level as the computer. Just like I put my fingers here to discharge myself, I also have to discharge the package. So I will do this, put it here, make a good contact, maybe turn it around, discharge all I can, there, and keep the package here while I open it if I can. Like this. Take out the cover, and well, my finger is not that small, and also it is a little, the contacts are very nearby, so it is not that smart to put the finger hole here. I better use this to gently, try not to scratch it. It has to be very gentle. And they have put some paper here. What are they thinking of? Try to touch only the corners. Okay, I have a module, and we will try to insert the first module. I cannot do that, so I have to turn my fingers around like this, and there's the little nuts here that will guide you, and press it, and then you put it in like this. You can also look in your manual to your computer. There's a guidance how to put this in correctly. And then I do this a little just to make, and wiggle it a little just to make sure they are firmly inserted. Then I will press down, and it is difficult to press this down without touching these the black chips. Well, I discharge myself, always try to touch something, some metal on the computer while you do this, so you are discharged. There, it clicks into place, and I just control the locks to see if they lock okay. And the same with this one. Take it out gently. Try to touch the computer and the container at once to discharge yourself and to discharge the memory as well. Like this. And then I should do like this, yes. And remember, do not touch the contacts, do not touch the black chips. And put it in an angle like this, 30 degrees approximately. Wriggle it a little up and down and to side and side, so you are sure it fits. And then press down, and it clicks into place. Control the locks. They are in place. Okay. That's okay. And then I will now I will reuse this. So I take the old memory. Only I will turn them around, because if I can, if it is possible. No, it is not possible. So we have to do like this, and be careful next time we want to use this, if we ever want to use them again. These are small memories, they are not that interesting. There, the other one. Then again, you can sell this memory to a friend, or well, whatever. Right then. So we have memory under the two slots under the keyboard, and I will just put this keyboard in place again. Remember these tabs, so first like this, and then put it down. And remember the tabs I pressed out. Now I have to press the keyboard back in. Like this. There, and it fits nicely. But please remember, there are still some screws that hold the keyboard. They are not in place, so I better use this again to avoid accidents. Like this. Close the computer. Turn everything around. And I think this is metal. Yes, I can touch this, and I hope I will be discharged this way. And also I hope I can discharge the memory. Just make the cover touch the metal here and hope the memory will be discharged that way. Or I can touch the metal and touch the memory at the same time. This is to prevent the memory from being destroyed from electrostatic energy. There, I touch the metal and I touch this, and I hope this will discharge my memory modules. And remove this. This goes into, I think I can do this, yes. Wriggle a little. Press down in the corners and it clicks into place. Control the locks. The next module. Do the same. I can see it is a little misaligned, so I take it out again, in again. There, now it's snapped into place. And wriggle it a little to the sides, and then press down in the corners, like this. Alright, that's the memory. And I remove my finger from the middle. Take this away. Control the tabs here for the keyboard are in place. And I take the special keyboard screw and put in this special hole for keyboard, and the other one also for keyboard. Tighten the screws, not too tight. Like this. And I have to replace my hard drive now. Now the keyboard should be the keyboard is secured now. It should not be able to pop out. So now I take my hard drive and mount the cable again. It is just press it into all the way like this, and gently, very gently, put down the hard drive. And beware, these are made of rubber, so you have to wriggle it a little into place. Okay, that's it. I will take the back cover, and it should slide into place. So just put it down here with 4 millimeters or something, 4 or 5 millimeters. And you have to slide it. There, you see something else is holding it. The screws are only for holding in place, so they do not have to be tightened that fast. Only very, very little. I will tighten these screws there, and a quarter. no more than a quarter, maybe even less than a quarter turn to tighten. Okay, now we are finished. I can remove this, start my computer, press F2 when the splash screen comes. There, this, so I can enter BIOS and see if it says 32 giga, and it does, but I have to remove the camera here so you can see it too. The total memory. That is total memory 32 gigs DDR3, and it is measured in megabytes. So it says 32,786 sorry, megabytes, but this is 32, how 32 gigabytes looks like in your BIOS. Yes, that should be all.